Yo, Ranger Nation, how are you guys doing? Hey, Toku Nation, I should say. I got some Toku news also today. Happy Wednesday, I guess it's going to be when I post this. It is currently Tuesday night, about 8:30 my time, p.m. And I was planning on recording this tonight. And then I was watching the news today, and you guys have paid any attention to world news of what's going on Tuesday night. I didn't really think I was gonna record, but I guess we all needed escape somehow. So this is mine, and maybe you need this today to make your day a little easier. So I'm gonna talk a little bit of Toku news real quick. The biggest news is that we have a new executive producer, or at least an additional new executive producer for Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Wondering where in the world did Chip Lynn go? A quick update for Heroes of the Grid, if you guys are in on that, for phase 2 of it, and a new interview that is on the way from PowerRanger.com, the PWR one. It's late enough. I have a drink. You don't have to grab one. I don't know when I'm posting this today, but let's get in to some news, and not the sad news that I'm looking at on my computer and the other screen. Ooh, got some crazy... That's fine. The world's pretty crazy right now, right? Okay, so the first little bit of news I'm going to talk about tonight, guys, is the Kamen Rider Kiva, those CSM belts, and they are up for pre-order in another location, and it's GameStop. Okay, so I don't know where I'm going to stand with this one. I still really want to get it, but it's also ridiculously expensive, guys. And not ridiculously, it's just, it's worth it. It's just, I'm cheap, okay? And I also don't have a ton of money to be spending on toys. So this belt, the CSM Kamen Rider, the complete Kiva belt, $319.99 up on GameStop right now. If you want to get it pre-ordered, you can pre-order it online and in store. So please keep that in mind. You don't have to just do it. I will have the link if you want to go ahead and pre-order it on the line. If you want to get the Tatsulat, that belt, or Henshin device, I guess, because it's more of a wrist thing, but if you want to get him, he is also up for pre-order in store and online on GameStop for $149.99. Not only is it GameStop, guys, it's Kiva. Is this the thumbnail? Is this the thumbnail right here, guys? Kiva. It's cool. It's cool. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Hey, Bluefin made it okay. Bluefin's making it to where I can get these guys, hopefully. So thank you. I'm sure it's going to be up other places as well, so please check out Kamen Rider for Bluefin website, which I'll have a link below, and you can see some of the other places you can potentially order it from. So, Toku out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about some of these few Power Ranger news. One just really fun. PowerRanger.com, PWRRNGR.com, they are going to be having their first big interviews, the first interview of 2020, and this guy is one of those obscure, you could say, oh, they got a really big interview, oh, is it Jason David Frank or Austin St. John or something, you know, like really involved in it. This is someone really obscure, and that is why it's so big, because this guy is Jim Cushionery. You may not know his name, but you know his voice. Power Rangers Zeo. Yes, the new, especially the Gold Ranger song. Yes, that is right. This is a voice that we've really not ever had an interview from or anything, so this is just going to be a brand new perspective, a brand new story, some maybe new information that we haven't gotten before. And anytime you can get new information out of a show that's 25 years old, that's really big. Stay tuned if you want to help out with it. If you have any questions you really want to ask, I'm going to have a link direct below to Power Rangers tweet that has all the information in it, and go ahead and reply to that. If you don't have a Twitter though, and I understand if you don't, please leave your comment below. Say this is my question for Jim, or this is my question for the interview. Type it below and I will get it to Power Ranger so you can have it answered for you. Thank you so much in advance. I'm very excited to hear what this man has to say after doing these songs all of this time ago. What's he been up to? And yeah, I think it's going to be a really fun interview. So please check that out. Okay, on to the next one. Heroes of the Grid. If you got in on that second phase, that Back to the Grid Kickstarter that they had, please take note. You only have until January 10th, which is this Friday, to get your final shipping address confirmed. They have said if you know you're going to be moving, if you know something is going to be happening between now and when they ship, let them know and they can mark your account or do something special to it, so you're not completely locked in. But please get your address locked in. And yeah, I just checked, it's late March, early April is when you should be getting all of your games and pieces, so be ready. And hey, if you haven't done it already, play the original Heroes of the Grid for the first time. Probably a big hypocrite here, but it's so pretty on the shelf. But I suppose the biggest news that we got yesterday was technically news that was relatively old. Power Scoop, the Power Scoop. Thank you, Mayor, so much. Always giving love to him for scooping that stuff out of New Zealand. Posting that director Simon Bennett, who has been a director for a few episodes of not only Super Ninja Steel, but Beast Morphers, has taken over the role of Power Rangers executive producer. Separating fact from fiction, that's what we have. He has taken over as executive producer, and in fact, this actually happened a while ago. I guess like it was October 28th, or by November 2nd, people had noticed he was starting to be called the executive producer. As of 2019, has taken over the reins as executive producer of Power Rangers, the TV show. A lot of questions immediately. One, what does this mean for Chip Lynn, who previously was the executive producer? Is he still there? Is he gone? Are there two executive producers? We're not sure on that one. Two, what is this maybe going to mean for Power Rangers going forward about his episodes and stuff? We're going to chat about that. But three, he actually did reply to the tweet, the Power Scoop, put a tweet out, tagged him in it. He's taking over, it's going to be the Power Rangers 28th season, hopefully starting in, which is just crazy because he's taking over as executive producer, but in theory, Power Rangers Beast Morphers season 2, it's wrapped. It's probably finished at this point almost. I'm pretty sure most of the voice actors have already done all their ADR, so this is really crazy. But he did post a reply to the Power Scoop saying, quote, "I'm not going to be talking about Power Rangers on social media other than to say it's great to be involved with a show that has such a huge loyal following. I hope everyone keeps enjoying the show." So I guess for all of those, well, I was actually following him before, but for all the rest of us going, ooh, I hope he's not really going to be posting much about the show, but it is nice that, hey, he's at least on Twitter. By no means am I telling you to please tag him in things. Do not tag him in things all of the time, especially if it's just a complaint on the show. But he is on Twitter, and that's a little interesting. Two, let's go back. We're going backwards to two. We're going to talk about the shows that he did. So according to the Power Scoop, and they're the ones who, of course, have all the data about directors and stuff, so of course I'm going to be believing them. He's been the director of numerous episodes. My Friend Breadbot, The Royal Rival, The Royal Rumble. Okay, those were Ninja Steel ones. Half of those have been repressed from my memory. At some point, you can't blame the director of 3 episodes for how an entire season was. We're going to take all that out of my brain. There we go. 3-pointer at the buzzard. Craig goes wild. Here's the ones that you're probably more interested in that he has directed. How about Dimensions in Danger? Yes, the big team up in Super Ninja Steel that happened with Jason David Frank coming back, and Yoshi, and the Yoshi and Peter team up, and just there was a whole bunch of stuff. Sarah Hannah, obviously, my love. A lot of really fun stuff happened in Dimensions in Danger, and he was the director of that, and I think hands down that was the best episode probably of all of Ninja Steel and Super Ninja Steel. And I don't think a lot of you would argue with me, other than Preston and Coda, A Christmas to Remember. That was a super special Christmas episode, so always have to have love for that one. Going into Beast Morphers, though, some of them, Beast Unleashed, which I think was it episode? No, it wasn't episode 1, it was maybe 2 or 3. Evox's Revenge, oh no, so Beast Unleashed was 1, Evox's Revenge was episode 2. Target Tower, which is episode 19, I believe, and Evox Upgraded, which was episode 20. So he basically set the tone for Beast Morphers I think the episodes were directed wonderfully. This makes me very, very excited about him taking over the TV show. And I obviously, it probably goes without saying, but what do you think? How do you feel about him taking over as the executive producer? Now, we had Chip Lin, did a lot of amazing stuff, such as In Space and yada yada, and then he came back, and we had some other hit or miss seasons. Jonathan Zakdor went to Chip Lin. Chip Lin goes to Simon Bennett. Chip Lin goes to, not actually sure where he is. He's probably still with the company. I can't find his, LinkedIn profile or anything. So there's really no word where he is in the company. But if he hasn't been, I feel like it's safe to say that if it hasn't been made known that he's like somewhere else now and took over another large role, I feel like he's probably still with Hasbro. Maybe he's not just with the TV show anymore. Maybe he's doing something else, or maybe he's moving on to a different, I don't know. But I think it's safe to say he's probably still there. Is he still an executive producer? I don't know. Maybe they're just having one. Maybe they're going to have co-executive producers or whatever. I don't know. It's Hollywood. I'm sure they'll make it figure it out. No word so far, but stay tuned, I guess. That was one thing. The Power Ranger site tweeted out, "Where is Chip Lin? Stay tuned." And I guess we will have to. Where in the world did Chip Lin go? Is he still an executive producer? Is he not? He's been around with Power Rangers forever, so I don't know how would you feel, if he was no longer with Power Rangers, if he went somewhere else, or if maybe he moved up higher in the ranks of Power Rangers. Maybe he's like the overlord of Power Rangers now. Maybe we don't even know he's the overlord of Power Rangers until like Act 2, when the first villain kind of start stumbling, and then they're like, it's the master, he's here, and like, the big bad comes in, and this whole time it's just Chip Lin, just I've been fooling you all along, this is my final form. You're just like, what? Okay, I'm kind of tired. This is just devolving into something ridiculously silly where I think Chip Lin is taking over everything as an evil overlord. But if you're still there, Mr. Lin, please don't smite my account. Please don't smite my YouTube account. Or wherever you are right now. I hope you're happy. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think. And, I hope for a few silly minutes, at least I did, I completely forgot about the world around me. I completely forgot about everything that was going on. I was just happy and thinking about Power Rangers and Toku. Maybe I need more of that in my life. Maybe we all do. So, thank you so much. If you last till the end of the video, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done already. Ring that bell notification so you always know when I post a new video. And hit that like button. Share the video to anyone that you think might get a little bit out of it or enjoy it. And yeah, follow me on social media. And that was, I think, every plug I need to give you. Oh yeah, watch those other videos. And I'll see you later, Ranger Nation. Mwah. I love you. Be safe. I love you all.